Conservative podcaster Mark Levin is using a very curious defense of former President Donald Trump. Apparently, he is too smart to have done these crimes.
If you're going to commit a crime, do you keep the video cameras in your home on 24/7? I don't know. Would you? Seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? Or would you do it in front of the Secret Service? I don't know. That seems kind of stupid, doesn't it?
I mean, yes. He's right. Yes, it does. It seems very, very stupid. Which is exactly why somebody like Donald Trump would do it. Again, he's not a smart person. I'm sorry, but it's true.
And then they say, is Donald Trump an intellectual? Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
He's not a smart person. Not a smart person at all.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
The guy took a test to determine whether or not he had like a mental disability, right? And he's bragging about it. He thought it was an IQ test. No, it was to make sure your brain wasn't melting. No, not a smart person at all. But let's get to the point, right? He's basically, Levin is basically asking, why would somebody rob a bank or a gas station with cameras in it and think they can get away with it? Because it's essentially what they did, except that instead of a bank or a gas station, Donald Trump took national defense secrets for the United States from the White House home with him. And then when the National Archives said, hey, please, return these documents that don't belong to you, he then said, oh, I did return all those documents, had his lawyer sign for them, and then said, guess what? I'm actually not going to return the documents after all, even though I said that I returned them already. Why would they do something like that? Why would Donald Trump do something like that? Because he's stupid. That's why. This is not a good defense. Look, people say, people crime every day, okay? Some people are dumb. Again, there's an entire TV show, what was it, America's Dumbest Criminals? Where people, again, on camera, did really, really stupid things that also happen to be criminal. And they do so because, well, they thought they could get away with it. And when it comes to Donald Trump, he really does believe that he's above the law. And again, I think part of that is ignorance of the law. He's too stupid to know. You think he reads about the laws? You think he knows about the statutes? No, of course not. He barely reads anything. But the other part comes from the extraordinary sense of entitlement. Like, I don't need to know the law because the law doesn't apply to me at all. Why should it? I'm Donald Trump. I was president of the United States. And again, probably still believes that he is the president and still believes this stuff belongs to him, which it doesn't. Again, he said the documents that he kept were all mine. And sure, some of them were. And so, look, I actually don't care about the whole special master thing. I know that's what he's been pushing for, a special master to go through and find the stuff that's, doesn't belong to them or actually belongs to me and isn't what they were looking for. That's totally fine, right? Yes, sure. Go through them, separate out any, privileged information. Totally fine, right? And just send the national security stuff, the important stuff, back to the archives where they should be, right? I don't care about your love letters with Kim Jong-un, North Korea. You can have those back. We just want to have the national secrets out of his hands that don't belong to him. And the reason is, of course, is that a lot of foreign governments would love to have their hands on these secrets. And guess what? They might have actually gotten their hands on them. In fact, the federal government is investigating a Russian-speaking immigrant from Ukraine who claimed to be a Rothschild heir to get into Mar-a-Lago. And then not only did was she successful at getting in and tricking everybody, but she wandered around. She's got pictures of her with Trump and Lindsey Graham. In fact, this is from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. They report that the woman in a Yashishin 33 demonstrated the ease of which someone with a fake identity and shadowy background could slip in through security at Trump's club, one of America's power centers in the epicenter of Republican Party politics. The FBI had obtained several records linked to Yashashin as part of its investigation, including the copies of 2 fake passports from the US and Canada, they reported. And investigators have reportedly also have a Florida driver's license belonging to, here's her name, Anna de Rothschild, with the address of a $13 million Miami Beach mansion where she has never actually lived. So you can just sneak in there, okay? And yet you call that secure. Secure enough to keep America's secrets in. I mean, again, all you have to do is just lie and then somehow get in and get access to very powerful politicians and players. And so you think that's a good place to keep America's national security secrets? Tell me again, who's the dumb one, Mark Levin? Look, not only is Trump stupid, but he's also arrogant, corrupt, egomaniacal, and possibly treasonous. I mean, again, there's, after all, one logical reason that somebody would want to take these documents, and that would be to sell them to another country, make a lot of money. That would be very, very attractive to somebody who is facing a lot of debts, as Trump is. I don't know for sure, but it certainly is within the realm of possibility. Although, to be fair, it could also be the fact that he had these documents. He's just too stupid to have, thought that he wasn't able to keep these as mementos. And he actually did think that they belonged to him. I don't count out stupid, especially when you're dealing with someone like Donald Trump. Either way, the effect of this has really pushed people like Levin and other members of Trump world to basically tie themselves into pretzels trying to defend something that, let's be honest, if a Democrat did, they'd basically be out there, the same people would be calling for that Democrat's execution by firing squad. So let's just be honest about the motivations here.